Hello, welcome to my first Pick a Card reading to find out what type of wedding planner are you. This is for anyone planning a wedding and not just for professional wedding planners. As with all general readings, not everything will resonate, so take what does and leave what doesn't. I'll use tarot cards to get a feel for what you may be like and then use oracle cards to give you advice. But before we get started, if you like what you see, please give a thumbs up and think about subscribing. My social media links will be in the description. Okay, let's get started with today's reading to find out what type of wedding planner you are. So first you need to pick your group. So we've got group 1 with the rose quartz, group 2 with the clear quartz, and group 3 with apophyllite. So just relax and breathe, shut your eyes and think about the question. What type of wedding planner am I? Once you've picked your group, jump to the times listed in the description. Let's get started with group 1. I love these beautiful crystals. So, I'll start with the tarot and I'll leave the oracle to the end. Okay, group 1, what have we got? 4 of summer, 7 of winter, King of winter, accelerated motion, obstacles and challenges, the sacral chakra, 2 of swords, 9 of swords, 5 of wands, the mediator, and mother. Okay, we'll come back to the oracle in a minute. So there's a lot of strong emotional energy here. So maybe you're somebody who could be somebody who worries a lot with this card, the 9 of swords. Perhaps you're quite anxious about the wedding, you want to get it right, and you're thinking about it a lot, but maybe you're not getting as much done as you'd like, because we've got the 2 of swords here, which is about indecision, being blinded to your choices, and it is about you've got to make a choice. But you say she's in a position of strength, so this choice has to be made. So, but whatever decision you make, you will make it swiftly, and you'll make a good decision. And we've also got this one, 7 of winter, and you can see she's rushing along. You know, you may need to look at your plans. You know, it says that there is a better choice, not seeing things clearly. So maybe you're rushing along and you want to do things a particular way, and you're not seeing things clearly. So you know, so you've got choices to make, but you also could be somebody who rushes about. You know, you need to take some care. I mean, because you've also got this one. This is also accelerated motion, which is also about acting swiftly and making decisions and lots of action going on. So you've got action here, things happening, but you've also got this rushing action where you know, you make mistakes if you go too quickly. But contradictorily, you've also got this one, the 4 of summer. So you could be somebody who gets easily distracted, so you could miss something. So you need to take care to check out the details things so that you don't rush and slip and make mistakes. Maybe, you know, there's obstacles and challenges. Maybe you're somebody who thinks about obstacles and challenges a lot. You know, maybe you worry about what's coming up ahead, and in a way it stops you making the decisions that you need to make because you're too busy worrying about what's going on. So I mean, obviously with the weddings, you're going to have to make some decisions, and try not to rush about too much so that you can see clearly what the obstacles and challenges might be that are coming up. You know, try not to get distracted. But this card, King of Winter, knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. Now this one's quite apt. It says, get advice from someone professional and objective. So maybe you need somebody who will come in and just help you see clearly and help you stop getting distracted and stop rushing to make the wrong decisions. They're a wedding planner, or somebody who's not emotionally tied to the wedding, who can offer guidance for you. Because I feel that I mean, this card is about, it's 5 of Wands. You've got disagreements and quarrels, so maybe you're having stresses with making these decisions. Maybe you've got these two choices to make, or these either or do we pick this caterer over this caterer, this photographer over this photographer, and what half is thinking one thing and half is the other, and you're worrying and it's going to cause arguments. So maybe having this impartial advice will help you plan better. And this one, Mother. So maybe you already are a mother, mother getting married, or maybe it's your mother or your mother-in-law who's helping with the wedding planning with you, and maybe that's why it's leading to some sort of disagreement, because got all the emotions of getting married. But you've also then got this one, the Mediator, a gift for negotiating fairness and strategy. So you could be somebody who's good at negotiating and trying to get the best deal for your wedding. You could be haggling with all your suppliers to make sure that you get the best deal for your wedding and save some money. But you need to make sure that you are fair to your suppliers, because they're trying to make a living as well. And then we've got this, lift it up, got sacral chakra. Look at the colours in that card, it's lovely. So this relates to emotions, desires, creativity, sexuality. So this card is requesting you to let this energy flow. You could dance, do yoga, anything to kind of keep this chakra open, and so you don't kind of the key word to this one is I want. So you feel, when you want something, you feel it in your sacral chakra, which is just below your belly button. So that kind of excited feeling that you get. So you'll know when you get that feeling, you'll know what decision it is that you need to make, because one of them will feel right and one of them won't. And if you use that to help you make your decisions, everything will be a lot easier. So let's see what messages we've got from the oracles. So we'll start with the spirit animals that came through. So we've got these two, the snow leopard and the kiwi. And the kiwi says, do a walking meditation each day for the next week. And the snow leopard says, take some time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. So they're both very similar, giving similar messages. So it's obviously very important that you take it easy and take some time out, because obviously the wedding planning is getting a bit stressful for you. If you're rushing around everywhere like this over the winter, you're gonna find yourself getting very stressed, and there's a lot going on. There's motion and there's challenges and obstacles, and just take some time out for yourself. You're obviously full on planner, and you just sometimes need to take a step back, and just take some time out. And then we've got these two cards, Full Moon Completion and Dragonfly Emergence. So emergence, the Dragonfly card, you're emerging into the next cycle of your life, which you are, your married life, and it's all about the next stages in maturity. So you're going from engaged and single and engaged through to being married and taking on that next step of your life. And then the completion card, it's all about feeling content and satisfied. Everything that you've planned is all coming to completion, and it's telling you to enjoy this and don't rush into the next big thing. So enjoy your wedding day, enjoy the honeymoon period, and then take some time to relax before the next stage of your life comes in. And we've got this card, A Change in the Wind. So you're wanting all your plans to be black and white and certain, but nothing remains static. Change is guaranteed. So everything, including relationships, can go through periods where you feel out of sync with each other. So maybe you've got disagreements over the wedding day, and you're going to feel like that there's kind of issues and problems, but just try to remove yourself from any drama, because the air will soon clear with a change in the wind. So any problems that you've been having during the wedding planning process, this card's telling you that things will change and nothing stays the same. And then the energy oracle cards I got with these two, Community and Journey, which I think are lovely. So community is about connecting with kindred spirits. It could be you and your friends hanging out on your wedding day, or at the hen do or stag do or hag do if you're having a mixed hen and stag do. And it indicates a party or a celebration, which obviously you're having a party and celebration when you get married. And this one, Journey, again, it's about exciting and inspiring adventures ahead. And yes, you've got your married life ahead, so it's the start of a whole new adventure, and this little person setting off. So yeah, your honeymoon or married life is about to begin. Exciting times are ahead. So that's all I've got for group 1. I hope you liked it and it resonated with you in some way. If it did, please give me a thumbs up, think about subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video. And I'm going to move on to group 2 now. So hello everybody who chose group 2 and this little clear quartz stone. So let's see what type of wedding planner you are. So I'm going to put the tarot cards out first, and then we'll look at the oracle cards afterwards. So we've got the 8 of Spring, Serenity, Queen of Winter, Truth, Victory and Success, Intuition, the Eight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Three of Cups, the Dilettante, and the Companion. And we'll look at the oracle cards afterwards. Okay, so firstly, let's see, so Eight of Spring, stress that comes from having many things happening at once. So you're a multitasker, so you're obviously trying to manage it all. You've got everything going on, you're trying to do a million things at once, just trying to keep it all going. So you may take on too much, and it could be stressful if you take on too much. But because you're someone, this Unity card, you're somebody who likes to do the right thing. This card is indicating though that there could be more than one way of doing the right thing. So if something isn't working for you and it's causing you stress, maybe look and see if there's a different way of doing it. Maybe something that's a bit different. Yeah, so yeah, compare traditional versus new approaches to see what works for you. So yeah, if one way of your tasks isn't working out, stop and think if there's a different way of doing it. And we've got here the Queen of Winter, strong, patient, self-sufficient and funny. So I think with this one could be you. You know, you could be this strong, patient, self-sufficient and funny person, or it could be somebody, it could relate to, say, one of your friends helping you with the wedding planning, or maybe you need to get one of these friends to come and help you with the wedding planning if you are doing far too much. So it's always handy to have a perfectionist bridesmaid helping out. So if you are prone to multitasking, having somebody that you can trust who will do a good job with whatever job you give them will be good. So keep an eye out for somebody who embodies these things, who can come in and help out. Likewise with this one, this is the Eight of Pentacles. It's all about mastering your craft. So you could be a DIY bride, somebody who likes to make everything and do everything yourself. And if you are trying to do everything yourself, then this is quite likely. So you're learning everything from making your own wedding favours, floral arrangements, you're making bunting, you're learning how to bake cakes. So you've taken on far too much, but you're learning lots of crafts along the way, and it would probably be good if you got somebody in to help you. Now what have we got here? So this one, the Hierophant, is actually the matching card in a different group to this one. So this is then a strong reiteration that the traditional versus the non-traditional way of doing things. So for example, you could be struggling to find, I don't know, say you're trying to do your seating plan or your ceremony seating, and it's just not working out and you can't get it right. Maybe you need to go back to a traditional way and have them in rows instead of trying to do a spiral or something unusual. It could just be something like that. You know, you're trying to do something weird and wonderful, but what will actually work best is something traditional. Or it could be that you are a traditional planner and you are following what's going on at the moment. So this one, Intuition. So this is about taking time to use your intuition. So you could be intuitive when you're making your decisions. You could find that you're quite good at knowing the right thing to do, just by using your intuition and your imagination, and you can picture everything that's going to happen at your wedding. And so yeah, you could be somebody who's very good at tuning into their intuition to get stuff done. We've got the Truth card here. So this is a kind of an evaluation. So maybe you look at lessons learned and the need to understand that maybe a change is required in certain areas. But it is saying that if there's something else going on in your life that's not wedding related, don't make a decision on it till after the wedding. Concentrate on one thing at a time, but trust that when the time comes you'll know what to do. And then hopefully, here we go, victory and success. So what you're going to do will pay off. So you're going to be celebrating your wedding, blowing your own trumpet. People will be blowing their trumpets at you, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean. And celebrating at your wedding. You're going to be proud of all the work that you've put in has paid off. So, you know, all your hard work, learning your craft is going to pay off with a very successful and wonderful wedding day. And then here we've got the Three of Cups. So you're a very social person. So you're probably going to have a lot of people at your wedding. It's going to be a big party. And you're going to be celebrating with all your friends, which is a really nice card, having the celebration card just there. And then we've got these two cards. Got the companion card, which is a little bit like this one. So it's about having good company and you're loyal to your friends. So you like to be with your friends and they like to be with you. So they'll be happy to come and help out and help you plan this wedding. And then this one, the dilettante, delights in the arts without having to be a professional. So yeah, you like delighting in the arts, you like learning your crafts, you like getting things done. Maybe you're good with your hands, you're very creative, which is why you're probably having a wedding where you're doing a lot of the stuff yourself. You know, where you're multitasking and doing everything because you're actually very good at it. Obviously something that you've got a talent for is being artistic. Okay, so let's see what we've got for you. Let's see what the spirit animals have got for you. So we've got the emu. This is a good time to go on a new adventure. And the ladybug. This is a time of good fortune and abundance, to be willing to receive all good things in life. So these seems like really good cards. So going on your adventure, the adventure of a lifetime, getting married, or going on an adventure in, you know, your honeymoon. And yeah, a wedding is a good time to go on an adventure. And ladybug, good fortune and abundance. So be willing to receive all good things in your life. So you know, allow your friends to help you. You'll be receiving probably wedding gifts and a lot of love on your wedding day. So yeah, enjoy receiving all the good things in your life. And then we got these two cards: Desert, Vision Quest, and Gaia, Nurturing. So this one is about could be nurturing your family, nurturing yourself, and I feel that if you are doing everything yourself, you do need to take time to nurture yourself so that you don't get burned out. Just take that time to remember to look after you. And then this one is about going out in nature and meditating, you know, even if it's just an hour or so in the park. So if you've got any stresses or any questions that you need answering, just go out into nature, ask your question and see what comes up. And then there's this one, a leg up. So this is about receiving help and delegating. So help comes in all areas of your life where you need a boost. Allow people around you to support you. These people. And speak up about your needs and don't expect others to read your mind. So maybe not everyone's got your intuition. So you're going to have to speak up about what you want and what you need help with. Ask and it is given. Which is a bit like this one. Be willing to receive all good things in your life. Ask and it is given. So we've got some good synchronicity with these cards. And then we've got energy cards. We've got two similar but contradicting cards. We've got financial constraints and blossoming abundance. So with this one, I mean, planning a wedding is expensive, so maybe, you know, money's been a bit tight, or maybe there's things that you need and things that you want, and you have to know the difference between what you want and what you need. So you have to make that choice, but you have to take care of the needs first. So what do you need at your wedding day versus what do you really want at your wedding day? Sometimes there has to be a bit of compromise so that you don't get to this situation where there's no coins left in the cupboard and there's lots of cobwebs. But on the other hand, you've got blossoming abundance. Sorry, I keep holding the card in the wrong place. Which is about increasing wealth and value. So you sow your own seeds of prosperity and wealth, and like a gardener tending to the ground, the universe is helping your fruits of your labour to blossom. So the fruits of your labour, it's all the things you've done for your wedding day. So all the things you've been crafting, running around doing things, nurturing yourself. Everything's going to come together on your wedding day with victory and success. So I think that's a lovely card to end on. So that's all I've got for you, group 2. If you liked it and anything resonated, please let me know. Give it a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll see you again for another video. Okay, bye. And welcome group 3 and everyone who picked this lovely apophyllite, like a little crystal pyramid. Very pretty. So as with the other groups, I'm going to look at the tarot cards first, and then we'll look at the oracle cards to see what messages they've got afterwards. So we've got the Ace of Spring, 2 of Summer, 3 of Spring, Authority, Spiritual Union, Material and Spiritual Prosperity, 8 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. That's very good. Strength, nice. Prince and the Queen. 2 regal cards. Okay, so straight away I can see that you're a very romantic person. We've got 2 corresponding cards from 2 different tarot decks, so the 2 of Summer and the 2, spiritual union, which are both the equivalent of the 2 of Cups. So yeah, you're a romantic and committed person. So I think you've probably dreamt about getting married for a long time. You know, you've always wanted, quite possibly. This is what I'm getting from the cards, because 2 cards that are basically saying the same thing, about this romantic love and this union that you've got. And with this card, the Ace of Spring, so this one's about now's the time to take action. So maybe you've been sitting on making decisions and making action, and taking action. Because you've dreamt about getting married for so long that now it's coming round, you haven't kind of got started doing anything. But you need to, the 3 of Spring, it's about plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. So think about what you need to get done. So you're probably somebody who does give things plenty of time so that you can plan really well. And so maybe you've been engaged already for more than a year. These cards are telling you that now's the time to start making some decisions and get into action. And you've got this card, the 8 of Wands, which is all about action and energy. So in a way it's a bit like the Ace of Spring. So the time to take action, and then you got this card which is all about the motion and the action, and getting things done. Because you've got this one, so the Wheel of Fortune, so fate is on your side. The Wheel of Fate is turning in your favour. I mean, as with all things, it can change, but for now's the time to get going with everything, because the destiny is with you on this one, on this spiritual union. So you got a really good card there. And this one, Authority. So this is about a masculine type of leadership. So this is about using logic and strength and wisdom to get things done. So maybe you're the sort of person who does use logic and wisdom to do things, because I think you're going to need these as you step up in your wedding planning role. Or you might know somebody who embodies these traits who's going to help you. But it does indicate that you're... Sorry, the camera stopped filming, so I think where I got to. Yeah, so this is kind of being a problem solver. So but also it could represent maybe a father figure that's going to be helping you out on your wedding day. And then this one is Material and Spiritual Prosperity. So this is about sharing the love and wealth with friends and family. So I feel that with this card, you could be having a big wedding and you're going to be wanting everybody there. You've got this, you're very romantic, so you've dreamt of a big wedding, and this is what you're getting and this is what you're planning, which is why you need to get the action going and get on, like swift action, because you're going to have a lot to organise if you are having a big wedding, and you're going to have to use all your inner strength in order to pull off this amazing wedding that you're going to be having. And then you've got this one, the Prince. This one's also about a romantic charmer. So again, this is bringing in the romance again that we've got here with spiritual union and falling in love and commitment. So we've got a lot of romance going on here. Yeah, your Prince Charming has come along. So yeah, you're going to be planning a romantic wedding. And then we've got this one, the Queen. So she uses her benevolent authority to protect others. And with this card, I don't know if you can pick up the sound of the rain. With this card, I'm feeling that you are protective of people around you. You're protective of what you do as well. So you're protective of the wedding and how it's going on. And you could be somebody who could be controlling and demanding. So this card could be a warning that you might be a bridezilla. So if that is the case and you do have bridezilla tendencies, maybe try and not be so authoritative or too strong, and remember that there are two of you in this union, and share the responsibilities, I would say. So don't try and control it all yourself. Let other people join in and help you. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the oracle cards that came up for you, give you some advice. So we've got fire and wind, which is about passion and activation. So this is finding your fire, getting your passion going, because you've got the romance, you know what you're doing, you've got your strength. Now's the time to kind of get it all into action and create a wedding that's full of passion and just oomph. Really, just the wind one is about getting things going, activating, using this ace of spring, time to take action. So you need to take action with passion. And then we've got two spirit animals who have come to offer their advice. The cheetah: get clear on your intention, stay focused and move quickly to achieve your goal, which is a bit like this one, planning your steps. So getting focused, knowing what there is to do and following it through to completion. And then this one came up for group 3, the penguin. The period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. So maybe this is for some of you in this group. Maybe you have been experiencing some problems recently, and this card is telling you that time is now passing. So if you have had issues around the wedding planning, they should be passing soon, and you then need to just get focused and move quickly to achieve your goal, which is this one, moving quickly to achieve your goal. So we've got a lot of synchronicities coming in with these cards. And then the oracle card is this one, regeneration, which kind of links in with the penguin. It's about second chances and new opportunities. I suppose a bit like the Wheel of Fortune, things coming around in your favour, and it's about it's about stepping into your new life, and something is better is coming from something that you thought was lost. So if you are the person who needs this message, this card's come in after it to tell you that use your strength to become stronger. And what do we get? There she is, we had the strength card. So it all ties in really nicely. So this card is telling you to use your strength, become stronger to get through whatever it was that you had problems with and get through the wedding planning. And then we got the last two cards we've got are these two, the Angel of Balance and the 7th chakra Archangel Uriel. So things may have been out of balance. So maybe with all the planning and things, you've kind of got your life out of tilt. Maybe things have been doing this, and you need this angel's coming in to say that everything's going to be okay. Get your life back in order, have balance and harmony, and by getting balanced, you'll find that everything else will be easier, because once you're balanced you can get focused. Get on with things because you're not feeling all out of sync with what's going on. And then this final card is 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. And this one is about using your intuition and inspiration and imagination, like partnering with your crown chakra, and letting your intuition lead you in the right direction. So your intuition will help you go in the right direction. This one. So with your steps, so with what you've got to do next, tap into this intuition and let it guide you and help you with all your wedding planning, because it's so important to, I suppose, to feel what it is that you're doing and feel happy that everything's going well, and it will be good for you because you've got, you know, you've got this romantic love, and these are just really lovely cards. So as long as you can keep your bridezilla-ness to a minimum, you're going to have this wonderful wedding. So yeah, hope everything goes well for you, and I hope some of this resonates with you, and if it does, please leave me a comment, give it a thumbs up, and yeah, that's all I've got for you, and hopefully I will see you again in the next video. Okay, take care now. Bye for now.